बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला मुहम्मद रसूलिल्लाहि करीम. Three forces are acting on a ball shown in figure below. Calculate the magnitude and direction of resultant force to horizontal line. Measure from positive x-axis. Here we are given three force A, V and C. Magnitude of force A is 137 and angle with this direction, we consider this direction as a x-axis. So take this point as a origin and take this line as a y-axis. We have to measure the angle of resultant from this line, means x-axis. An angle with the force A with the x-axis is 30 degree and that of V is 72.5 degree, and magnitude of angle force B is 89.4 any unit, and magnitude of force C is 164.6 and angle with negative direction of x-axis is 20.2 degree. You can find with it with the positive x-axis by subtracting 180 20.2 degree from 180 degree. Whole angle is 180 minus this, we get this value of angle with the positive direction of x. We have to find magnitude and direction of resultant force. Let resultant force V R, I write it here. Let R V resultant force making angle theta with positive x axis. So on resolving forces in horizontal direction, means in x-axis, we get resultant r cos theta is equal to this will equal to the resolving part of all forces acting on the ball or body. We are given three forces, so one force is A. We have to find the angle with the x-axis and write cos and angle of A with the x-axis. We are given angle of A with the x-axis is 30 degree, so I write here A cos 30 degree plus second force is V, and when we measure angle anti-clockwise, this angle is positive. If we measure angle in and clockwise direction, this angle becomes negative. So this I write this angle negative 72.5 degree minus 72.5 degree, and third angle force is C, and we have to write here the angle with the positive x-axis. So we already indicate this angle as this. What it is not given angle, what we know that all these angle with this axis is 180. So I subtract this value from 180, we get the required angle of C with the x-axis. So I write it as cos 180 degree minus 20.2 degree. Now we solve it and simplify it, and next we go on resolving force in y-axis. So r cos theta is equal to a cos 30 degree. We know that cos minus theta equal to cos theta, so we can remove minus sign from here according to this formula and write b into cos of 72.5 degree. But here we know that this formula cos 180 degree minus theta is equal to minus cos theta. We know that if here is written 180 or 360, we do not write here this angle, only we write this value and sign is positive or negative according to quadrant where this angle lie. We know that if we rotate from 0 to 180 and subtract some angle, then we will go in second quadrant. Second quadrant started with angle 90 degree and ends with 180 degree, and second quadrant is lie between 90 and 180 degree, excluding these two values. So in second quadrant we know that in first quadrant all trigonometrical ratio are positive, but in second quadrant only sine and reciprocal and sine cosine are positive, and remaining trigonometrical ratios are negative. So we can make a formula 180 degree minus theta. This angle is theta, total angle is 180 minus theta, this becomes 180 minus theta. This value is equivalent to minus cos theta. It is formula you can use here. So I write this value as minus, so this sign becomes minus c into cos 20.2 degree. Now put the value of a, b, c and cos 30, cos 72.5 degree and so on. So this value becomes r cos theta is equal to value of a is given, which is equal to 137, and from from the natural cosine, which I have a table, a logarithmic table for cosine. You can use a calculator in examination if you are allowed. I have no calculator here, so I use mobile calculator, but my mobile is engaging with making video, so I use this table, and also I write some values in other pages. I solved it this question previously, so I want to show you how to find the value of cos 30 in table. So you are seeing that it is natural cosine. We have to find these cosines values. So I obtain cosines because this booklet is provide logarithmic values and natural sine and natural cosine, tangent all are given. only I have to first find the value of cos 30. So here given degree, here written is degree, and we have to cos 30. 30 is here. I show you it cos 30. You can easily see this is 30, 0, 10, 20 and 30. And after in cosine, natural cosine table, cos 30 at 0 degree. Here this is written 0 degree, and upper side is written in 0 minute, and next column is 6 minute. What it is in degree is 0.1 degree, also 12 minute and 0.2. what we have not required this value, we have to only require this value, which is equal to 0.660 0.6603. so I write here 8.660 0.03. After it we have to write the value of v. So I write v, value of v. Value of v is 89.4, and we write the value of cos 42.5. for this value, cos in natural cosine table, here this value is end up with 45 degree. So we go to next page. It is 45 degree, but we have to find 42 degree. This value ends with 90 degree. Only 2 page of this natural cosine are given. We have to all we can find the all values from these 2 tables. So we have to find the value of 72.5 degree. 72.5 degree. So first we go in first degree 52 degree, and for 0.5 we have to go we go in 5th column. This is 5th column. We go down and in front of 72. When these 2 value meet, we get 30071. Point is not written here, but we know that this value in given in point. Start with point 30071. After it minus sign is given, and value of c we have to write 164.6, and we will write the value of cos. We will write the value of cos 22.2. 22 is here. 22 is here. 0.2. 20 is here, and 0.2 is 0.2 is here. So down from there and go from here, we get this value, which is equal to 0.93849. This value will match if you also see the same decimal place 1 2 3 4 5. Here we write decimal point up to 5 decimal place, so it can vary according to your calculation. R cos theta becomes, on calculating this value you can calculate easily, because this value is greater, which is negative, so we get minus 8.94587. I write this equation number 1, and also in same process, on resolving forces, in y-axis, in the direction y-axis, we get resultant portion is r sin theta. Only you have to change cos to sin, write sin in place of cos all in all these values. So without any change in first line, we change according to, I have said, sin 30 degree plus sin b sin minus 72.5 degree plus c into sin 180 minus 20.2 degree. So our sin theta is equal to a sin 30 degree. What we know that the sin minus theta equal to minus sin theta, so this minus sign out from this bracket and change this plus to minus, so this value becomes b sin 72.5 degree. What we know that 180 minus this value will lie in second coordinate. In second coordinate, sign is positive, so this formula for sin 180 degree minus theta is equal to sin theta. So apply this formula here and we get value plus c into sin 20.2, and put the value according to table. R sin theta is equal to value of a is given. I do this calculation earlier, so I write a value of sin 30 is 0.5 minus v is given 89.4, and value of sin 72.5 is equal to 0.95213, which is decimal to 5 places, plus value of c is 164.6, and this value is 0.34530, and on calculating this value we get value of r sin theta is equal to 40.215958, which is decimal 6 places value. We have to this value is also written as capital Y, and you can also write this value as capital X, and resultant value magnitude of resultant is given by r is equal to x square plus y square, or you can also find it by squaring and adding of equation 1 and 2, you will get value of r square, and after taking square root we get this value. And now this value in given in equation number 1 and last equation in 2. So value of capital X is minus 8.94587. It can vary with the value footing of cos and sin decimal to some places, so it may differ. Value of y is 40.215958. This value approximate value, not exact value, so answer will be differ. On squaring positive, we get this value in positive 80.028591, plus on squaring this value we get 1617.32328, and adding this value we get 1697.35187. So on taking a square root, you can taking a square root by calculator if you are allowed in your examination. If not, you can use logarithmic table to find this value. And we know that theta is given by theta is a resultant angle of resultant force with x-axis theta, or you can find it by dividing equation 2 by 1. Equation 2 is r sin theta, equation 1 is r cos theta. On dividing theta and cancel out theta, we get sin theta 1 cos theta is tan theta. So this value is tan theta is equal to, because we write this value as y and this value is written as x, we get we know that tan theta is equal to y upon x, and therefore tan theta is equal to value of y is 40.215958 and value of x is minus 8.94587. On dividing this value, we get minus 4.495478 tan theta, because here value of sine is plus, what value of cosine is minus. So this value of theta lie with in second quadrant, because in second quadrant sine is positive, cos is negative, so tan is negative. So because tan is negative, therefore this value will lie in second quadrant. So we find value theta by subtracting it from 180 degree minus tan inverse this value without negative sign, 4.495478 on 180 degree, and after calculating this value we get 77.45898. On subtracting it from 180 degree we get the result 102.5412 degree. Thank you very much indeed for listening me. Wa akhiru dawana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin wa ma alayna illa al balagh.